following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
What star sign are you?
Taurus.
Derek! Pants!
Oh yeah, it's your crime day or whatever, and I'll just go back into my room.
Visual profanity.
What if the video that specifically said not to expose yourself to minors?
Yes! People who dig holes in the ground need love too.
I've just bullshitted them with a star sign, but it's my crime day today? Was that racist? Oh, Wanda, stop looking. He's gone.
I'm gone.
Huh.
Thanks.
What do you do with something like that? Why can't we have something like that? It would help us pee. What? Did what?
I'm sorry, I'm just going to pretend this conversation never happened and continue on about my day.
But Alvin, hang on a minute. I have questions. One of those videos has made me think about things that I need you to... Alvin, father figure!
Aww.
This is because I blew him up, isn't it?
Yes, it is. He has been avoiding her the whole time since she blew him up.
Go out for milk and cigarettes, that'll show
Violence
her.
is real. I'm gonna blow him up even more for avoiding.
Morning.
Even Bonnie, the whitest and most racist of all of us, can't bear to look at me. Get away, black person, she says.
Sorry.
Fine!
But Wanda.
Derek comes back out.
Wait, the round counts.
She's doing that. You're like, oh god, did I forget pants again?
I swear I'm wearing them now. You alright?
No. I see green spots.
Do you need glasses?
No, I just don't need to be shot in the face with light.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's funny to know that it's the same thing that could
Oh,
completely...
sure. When you keep doing it to other people, it's fine.
Hypocrisy. There's nothing wrong with it.
Meanwhile, giant logo of Melvin was like, nice hypocrisy.
That's it.
So anyway, Scott pointed out that characters don't have an inherent immunity to their own powers unless stated otherwise,
Yeah.
which means every time you fire off that dazzle, you also are susceptible to that effect.
If you're in its range.
So you
It's
have to
range.
close your eyes, which means I can apply a penalty to your attack check.
Get sunglasses.
Hey, you just got a bunch of points, spin a penny.
Yeah. Immunity to dazzle.
No, I'm not allowing anyone to have that. Unless it's your...
My dazzle, yes. My dazzle.
Should have called her Dazzle. That way it would have been confusing. It would have been completely in keeping with the Mutants and Mastermind's core rulebook.
To be completely confusing.
Isn't that actually an X-Men character?
Yes. Oh, that stopped me before. They've taken all... I feel no problem so long as the character isn't the same. They've taken all the good ones.
Yeah. When they've even met and talked about it. When you have like the character that's like nucleonic teenage warhead or whatever the fuck it is.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead. What a waste of space.
So yeah, we couldn't come up with any more good names, so we just gave
That
up.
sounds like such an early 90s name.
Huh.
And the sky speaks.
Hey, Roxanne, what are you doing this morning? There's Alvin, speed walking around the ring.
So I'm guessing this is
Because
what
again,
time is this?
this is post-gym.
Okay.
Because Derek gets up late now. He's too busy being in his dreams.
There's the cafeteria.
But there's Alvin, he's power walking around the thing, looking industrious.
Looking good, Alvin.
He's just because it's his crime day today.
Wait,
See,
what?
I was just bullshitting about that, but now I don't know if there's a thing.
I don't know if you're a Taurus. It'll be in the student files, but...
Actually, it's not, because I had to lie about my birthday. But, yeah. If it is my crime day, yay, freebie. But what? I didn't. Why would you think I was looking good? I didn't think you.
No, I just meant that whole thing you were doing. Do the whole.
Okay, I'm just very confused after yesterday.
You looked just extremely into whatever that was.
Okay, well, thanks. See you at breakfast.
Roxanne heads down to breakfast. So breaking into anyone's room?
For your crime day.
No.
Doesn't want to use it.
Now that it's
Like
too
that.
easy, now that he can get away with it, the thrill's just gone.
Alvin's got his eyes on maybe a bank for today.
Crime's fun because you're not supposed to do it.
Yes, exactly. I'm just going to go to breakfast.
Later on, he's going to purge himself all over Wanda.
Derek will be absent from breakfast today. The rasping sound of metal coming from his room until class. Unless it's the 4th of July today. I'm not sure.
Why would it matter? You don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's barbecue and explosion day. Bombardment.
Derek is not here for breakfast.
You know what? It's a shame because he's the only one here that really relishes and enjoys food.
Okay, Nancy, when are you seriously going to stop this little charade?
When you stop being annoyed by it, I guess it won't be as fun.
I couldn't see last week with the horrors.
Seems like the simple way to stop her would be lifting food into your own mouth.
I've been doing that, and then she just leans over and puts more.
I mean, I'm impressed. I mean, how long ago did you stop square eating? I mean, you used to do that, which would probably honestly be a better way of getting the foot down than anything else.
Well, it puts a time limit on you if you have to get it down, or the next one's twice as big. I never quite mastered square. How do you... Magic! Jada was like, magic isn't real. Well, yeah, that's a... Oh, sorry. I had a little sleep.
You alright, Jan?
No. Thanks for asking.
Have you heard from Alex at all since you got back?
Well, yes.
Is he alright?
I'm sure he's fine.
That's good. Anything we can do to help you?
No.
Okay.
Off to class with you. Today's class is instructional videos on team tactics. We'll start with the World War II era. How not to die.
Surely this will be helpful.
And then a workplace construction themed one where it's sure, if we didn't work together as a team, then I don't know how we'd ever get this building built on time. Seems like it would all fall apart, just like a bad team.
And then they all push the barn up?
Yeah. I don't know what that box is English, but you can set it aside now. It's time for working.
That's a reason to be there.
Many videos like that. Does Derek make a stupid outbreak?
No, Derek is remaining silent.
Oh. Since no one has any questions, we'll watch extra videos instead of lunch. The next one's about military squad tactics and battlefield distribution. It's actually an Army issue instructional videos for the officer training program.
Oh, I love this one.
Is it somewhat more recent?
Vietnam era. It did in this setting. They won.
No.
Because mutants.
Tom could really fuck up in Vietnam.
Yeah, but why would I? It's already fucked up. What's wrong with you? And Tom could just lose control easily. That's what you're saying.
Just think.
We have a problem, Strong.
If you want to have a problem, sure, you have a problem. Not like I could convince you otherwise.
Tom, remember what we talked about? Outside knife and fork first, then work in. No, the thing about Derek. Oh, right. Right. God, he's so annoying.
I don't know. My big takeaway from this film is they probably would have slapped Roxanne down real good to stop saluting me, bitch. What? You used to salute everybody all the time, and here they'd be like, stop trying to get me killed.
You don't do it when you're out in the field. It's okay to do it when you're on base. Unless there's a war in the country you're on base.
The next video is an oldie. This one dates back towards during the Second World War. And A&S Tech presents Vault Life, the perfect underground storage bunker.
I've seen this
Only
one.
the purest, whitest people will be inducted into this hall for ensuring the proper gene seed of America's future. No Hispanics, no niggers, nothing of any of that kind. Proper training will ensure that future races disbar other colored species from the human race. This will be bred into them from birth and inescapable.
I'm not. This is. No, I've not seen this one. It's a different
Extensive
one.
libraries will ensure education for the future. It's a massive anthology contained in these video and audio cassette spools contain a complete history of all of America's past and its great accomplishments, like defeating the Nazis, we hope. And, of course, our fine tradition of economic fortitude and explorative drive. Also slavery.
How are they going to mention that with only white people?
Why, this here is an extensive array of the finest computational machines, or computers. These are rather like a stenographer or typewriter that contains a tiny electronic brain which can almost think as well as a human being. They will take information and be used to process the high-tech reactor and equipment of the vault. Each comfortable living space is furnished with all the needs of a growing family. This temporary shelter may be necessary for a generation or two. After all, we don't know how long you will be down there or for what purpose. It could be necessary to breed the future of a pure humanity. Thank you. I'm not trying anything here, Major.
That is.
So reserve your space now in an A&S vault. The future guaranteed with supreme American ingenuity.
You too can be ANAL.
Right, now the word gene seed makes me uncomfortable.
Just you.
Well, I'm sure y'all too, but...
Well, we can't all be the prime stock of America.
What, you mean people who might turn into fish? Sorry.
I'm not. impressionable Wanda will remember this.
It wasn't so much meant to dig at you, Bonbon. It was more meant to dig at that they didn't obviously succeed in their genetic purity in the vault.
Well, my father didn't turn into a fish.
Didn't turn into
So
a
far.
fish yet.
Oh.
That was bright.
That's pretty late.
It shot right through that gap in the window.
Fucking
blinded
dead.
the
And I
fuck out
was,
of
I was looking this way at the time.
It completely whited out my vision. I was
Yeah.
running around looking at all the blinkies going, did something just surge?
That's
Team tactics, teamwork, instruction. You're going to get a bunch of professionals in. They're going to teach you guys some stuff about getting along with your mutant powers, and the very, very important work, and the very, very important thing of like what you guys need to establish is code phrases. Now, this may sound like very childish, infantile, super James Bond stuff, and the kids are in the middle like, yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
What you don't want to do is be in the middle of a fight and then yell out, "I'm going to blow up that area," because that just tells your opponents what you're going to do. You need to work out code things for this. So you need like a phrase, just like, Alpha 3, or, make it up between yourselves. You're going to need that. And you're going to need to do this, because otherwise you could end up burying your whole team alive. Or setting them on fire, looks at Wanda. She's like, I'm feeling personally further away, getting further. And then you get to the end of the day, after having a nice big whole bunch of lessons about things that you have fucked up. And then they're going to be like, so we're actually going to just ask your squad leaders, Emery, Oceania, and we've got a special note here. Apparently someone called Zarkov needs special lessons in this, so if you will just stay back for an extra hour. The rest of you, we've arranged for a special meal to really help settle this in. You don't learn without proper nutrition, so there's bacon, burgers, and ice cream in the cafeteria for the next hour. You three get nothing, but you get to learn more.
Sounds good to me.
Come here, put your ass here.
Okay.
You, black girl, here. Ms. Oceania, you can sit wherever you want. I will also sit up front. I see what you are trying to do. And then you're going to get the extra special why you don't fire off powers without warning your team.
Or shotguns.
Or shotguns, or anything like that. You're going to get that an extra hour of it. This is because you're the team leaders, and because you're guilty of this. I'm guilty. I just did what you did. You didn't stop to think. There are orders you are required not to follow in the field. There are? This is all news to me. Yes, an order where you may hurt or bring harm to someone you do not believe is necessary, you are required to not follow. Also, any order you receive to break a law that you do not believe is necessary for the mission, you are required to disobey and report to a superior officer. You knew this.
Mm-hmm.
This is news to me. I am allowed to disobey orders. It tastes so good.
And you did listen to what they said entirely, right?
Yes, of the specific circumstances. They'll go through the whole compendium of proper circumstances. The actual lecture on when you're allowed to legally disobey an order takes about half an hour. In the real world, I've had to sit through it 3 times. I'm not repeating it. Ever again. So you were lucky. When your characters get that, you don't need to. And there is always a courts-martial which follows this.
yes. Doesn't matter.
It is part of the procedure of it. I don't want to have a courts-martial. It's not inherently a bad thing. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Does even the DMV have the courts martials?
They'll have something similar, I'm sure. I believe it basically gets left up to the whims of whatever professor is in charge of students. Oh, and apparently I've been given a piece of litmus paper from one of you. the other two can go, and the one whose litmus paper this is can stay behind. Let us proceed for hence. If we hurry, we may get bacon burgers and also ice cream.
In that case, she knew it wasn't wanted.
Oh!
You know what's on here, don't you?
No.
But it's your paper. I'm told.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you not know what's on it?
Because I haven't been around that piece of litmus paper 100% of the time between when I last saw it and when I saw you.
How can you be sure that's the same piece?
Well, Ms. Emery, I was handed this piece of paper by one of your tutors and told you to punish you if there was any water on it.
Mm-hmm. And is there?
He picks up a glass. Currently, no.
Uh-huh. Am I supposed to...
He's treating over it.
Am I supposed to do something to convince you to...
I don't know, are you?
That would be immoral, sir.
Yes, it would. Also, you don't have to call me sir. I'm a sergeant. I work for a living.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. What have you done with breath? Well,
Just a bit.
Just a bit of paper.
Oh, okay.
Did you not want to go down to the cafeteria?
Am I dismissed?
This isn't the military. You're a civilian.
I know, but I
You
still...
always will be.
Thanks.
I'm a fan, huh?
I'd like to be military again.
Well, there's a way you can help Uncle Sam. And the Army.
Go on.
Some things have been going on with civilian agencies with 3 letters. And it would sure help out Uncle Sam and the United States Army if anything untoward was going on, if someone would inform us that that was happening. Something unconstitutional, you understand.
I see. You're not talking about certain black ops organizations that have infiltrated civilian operations, are you?
Legally speaking, I am not talking about anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still a way you could help out if you were amenable to that.
I see. And
Think it over.
how would I get in contact with you if said things happen?
He'll give you a phone number. Memorize that number.
See how well I can memorize it? 14?
Well, even a monkey can remember 12 numbers. You're smarter than a monkey, right?
Depends on the monkey.
I'm one of those smart monkeys.
Smunkies.
Okay. Guess I'll be seeing you.
You seeing him?
I believe. And join the others. Even though there might not be any...
There! That was great. You saved yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Dexy didn't want all of those. I'm not bad.
No one said
Stop
you were.
calling me. Fuck you. Eat your burger.
I was waiting for it.
I missed ice cream.
It's a pity it's vanilla. I like vanilla. Vanilla's the best flavor. Stephanie's like, I like Rocky Road. No one else? Huh. Okay.
I do too, but vanilla goes with everything, so it's more versatile and therefore better.
Boring.
You can have it with apple pie. You can have it with sponge cake.
You know what else
You can have it with other flavors of ice cream.
It ain't no cookies and cream, that's for sure.
Okay, as an ice cream topping for ice cream, that's a bit much. That's I am impressed.
Allow.
I guess Soviet didn't destroy all the ice cream in the world after all.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're
27.
maybe they're making
Sorry,
Your chair's bang.
stand up.
maybe they're making inroads.
The chair back says.
Maybe they're making inroads in trading with the Volt.
Burger ice cream. Scribble. There.
Sorry, I can only eat living things.
You know, the meat used to be living.
I'm joking. I can eat dead things.
Otherwise, you couldn't eat what you killed.
Yeah, you'd have to eat them alive.
It's
probably
just a
done.
bloody bean with the guy staring at you.
Ice cream, at least.
Sure wish I could taste.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm not as alarmed by killing now that we're back than I was before.
But she's adorable. It's just killing.
Yeah. Seems fine now.
After the things we've.
Want to fight?
No.
Hey,
Not
Derek.
today.
Yeah,
Derek,
you want to fight?
Derek, you should go to the infirmary.
Wow, my ice cream's here.
After your ice cream.
Sure.
Doesn't seem like himself. He doesn't want to fight.
Just not feeling it today.
And it's like, he's not running a fever. He does have sad face though.
You alright, Derek? Anything you want to talk about?
Just, I guess I'm just nervous about seeing Daddy again. It's been a while.
Are you afraid of the barrel?
Why would I be afraid of the barrel? Barrel makes you a man. Or supposed to.
Wonder's like, I thought having a penis made you a man.
See?
Medically, yes.
Well then, what are you worried about?
So is it, are you saying that no one that hasn't been in a barrel is not a man?
Maybe.
I'm feeling personally
Hold
attacked.
on, are you, so in that sentence you're saying that Dex, have you been in a barrel?
Not in the way I think you mean.
Alvin?
Definitely not been in a barrel.
You basically sleep in a
What are
barrel.
you kidding? Why would I be in a barrel?
So you're telling me that these ones are... Oh, I mean the rest as well. No, not men, because they haven't been in a barrel.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Derek, do you need us to help bully you back to health so you could, like, pick fights with the bullies?
Go on, Derek, you want to fight? Go to the gym? No?
I mean, because I think I could give you a wet willy from
I mean, I realise I'm asking for a broken nose here, but...
No, it's fine. So I can't believe I passed up. I had the perfect opportunity. You wouldn't have been able to stop me when the powers were all off. You wouldn't be able to trick me. And I didn't even realize. It would have been the perfect time to punch you in the face.
Yeah,
Unless-
it would have.
unless you
really
lost.
good. I mean, what you could try right now would make you feel better.
Nah.
You sure? No powers? Really?
Anyway, what,
I'm increasingly concerned about Derek.
time and a place.
By his own
Derek.
standards,
Time.
he seems like not a man. I don't understand what's going on. I'm
Honestly?
confused.
Honestly, I just hope that we get to meet your father someday so this makes sense, because none of it makes
Well,
sense.
we'll get to meet him tomorrow.
Yes.
Maybe we could all go with Derek. I want to find out what kind of man abused his son so much that he turned out like this.
Oh, come on, leave Derek alone. He probably wants to spend some solo time away from us with his dad, work things out.
well,
Be critically injured with
I-
something stupid.
I kind of did tell him that. Well, I told Mom anyway. So that night I called Mom like he told me to, just to let him know where we were going to be. I did tell him that we were going to be at the beach place, so they might show up. I'm just happy these lessons today were a little more, helpful.
Also, for everyone here, anyone that has the ability to fast regeneration or fast speed or that sort of thing, I can't heal you. So please let me know.
Does that include you, Alvin?
Does that include?
Didn't include you because I have healed you more than once. We know it doesn't work on you. Can't heal Johnny. Obviously, we know that for a fact. We're not sure about Steph. The doctor said he might run us some tests later on in the year. I'm sorry,
Thanks.
but it's more. I need to warn you. So if you, I don't know about you, Kelly, either.
Kelly is currently soaking all the way up Derek like a rising puddle of jam. There's light around a building.
Hey, Killy. What are you doing?
Killing you?
Fair enough. Hang on, just let me finish my ice cream.
Pretty soon, Derek is inside a nice, warm, cozy pod of pink bubblegum substance up to his neck, where it appears to stop.
This is warm and weird.
Kelly, are you doing sweater? What is this? Are you being
It'll ooze up over the back of his head, so the top, the eyes and the teeth are like a little hood.
Ooh, now that would be intimidating.
Hey, Derek.
We should remember this.
Hey, Derek. Pink is indeed one of your colors.
I knew that. Salmon. It's man salmon.